Creative Relations Theory. Creative Relations Theory, or CRT, is about fostering a creative relationship with oneself and the world. CRT is about having fun with life through play and artistic expression. My influence for CRT is hip-hop culture. My engagement with hip-hop in the early 80s was the most creative and enjoyable time of my life. It was a period where I played with dancing, graffiti painting, DJing, and MCing. Needless to say, I had a blast. One of the underlying principles of hip-hop is the remix. A DJ especially uses this technique in their form of play, which was spinning records. With the remix, they would take already existing records and mix them up, blending, cutting, fading, and scratching, creating something new and powerful in turn. The concept and technique of remixing is the framework for which CRT is built. To foster a creative relationship with oneself and the world through the use of remixing. What we remix in CRT is narrative, the story or stories of self, family, society, or whatever one wants. Just do a remix, baby. I call this process, quote-unquote, trans-narrative. I call the technique, quote-unquote, narrative remix facilitation, or NRF. The goal of CRT, therapist or facilitator, is to help a client find and develop a story and then remix that story. We use many different techniques to do this. I am high on using digital techniques, but digital techniques don't have to be used exclusively. For example, facilitators can use video gameplay, cameras, music equipment, and computers to create stories and then remix stories. I am in the process of designing a 12-week course that takes a client through a series of creative excursions, 4 to be exact. The facilitator will spend 3 weeks on each creative excursion. I view CRT as organic in nature because it grows with each individual that plays with the theory. There are many other excursions to be developed by others. My initial contribution is just the tip of the iceberg. Below are an example of 8 excursions that I develop, with more to follow. The ideal is that a therapist or facilitator can choose 4 from the list, spend about 3 weeks with their client on each one. Again, the ideal is to utilize, not analyze, play, not just talk, and embody action to evoke change. The location of sessions is dynamic or changeable. They can take place inside or outside. Throughout the semester, I will post examples of dissertations that I will draw upon, as well as post prototypes of the below techniques or excursions. Here is the list. Number 1, digital storytelling. Number 2, video game psychoeducation. Number 3, iBook design therapy. Number 4, logo and t-shirt design therapy. Number 5, cinema therapy. Number 6, online virtual world role plays. Number 7, music lyrics as story production. Number 8, digital dream journals. Here is also a list of researchers that have influenced me in my quest to develop CRT. Jean Piaget, Brad Keeney, Alfonso Monturi, Paul Watzlawick, Brian Swim, Don Beck, Bruce Lipton, Norman Doidge, Gregory Bateson, and Edgar Morin.